Sometimes I will admit that I am forgetful myself, but it never occurred to me that technically yesterday was the final Monday of March of 2019, which would make this the final Tuesday of March of 2019. I don't know, I just thought I should. I mean, technically, there really isn't any significance to it. And honestly, unless someone were to say anything, I don't think anyone would notice or probably care. Honestly, it just popped into my head thinking that it really is remarkable how fast this year's been going, kind of. I mean, we're already at the end of March, essentially. I mean, April Fool's Day is going to be less than a week from now. So, that's neat. I'm really sort of, digging that. I have an itch in my eye, excuse me. So, yeah. Happy final Tuesday of March, everybody. That sounded rather kind of depressing. So, let's see, what is there to discuss, let's say. Well, if any football fans have been watching, you guys know that Rob Gronkowski of the New England Patriots is officially retiring. And it actually is momentous. Again, I may be a Cowboys fan, but there are some teams I do like also and do have a soft spot for. Basically, I'm kind of the last person who should be rooting for the European soccer, like Manchester United and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I don't have the hatred towards the Patriots that a lot of people do, even though technically I live near the Buffalo area, and by all means, technically I should, but really I don't. I mean, like probably everyone of my generation, and heck, probably the generation coming up, and even my parents' generation to a small degree, we all grew up watching Tom Brady. And, the fact he's still playing is absolutely nothing short of remarkable, which is awesome. And, over the years, he's had, success with many athletes over the years, by his side. He had Randy Moss and Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski. It truly is, a testament to how he deserves to be called the GOAT. And don't act like, and I'm trying not to say that, Tom Brady did it without Gronk or Gronk did it without Tom Brady. Football is a team effort, whether we realize it or not. Every teammate on that team, whether it's the New England Patriots or the Dallas Cowboys or the Chicago Bears, or even if it's in other sports like basketball or lacrosse or hockey, or baseball or soccer, those sports are a team effort. Even if the situation calls for a one-on-one scenario, you may or may not realize this, but you can have people in your corner. That's perfectly acceptable. And that's essentially what your teammates are for. So, thank you, Rob Gronkowski, for all the years of being entertaining, being awesome, and just being who you are. Without question, you were the most dominant player at your position. And it's going to be tough to fill a void of that magnitude going forward. So, I guess if there's any consolation for anyone who doesn't like the Patriots, maybe things will be different for you. I don't know. Then again, as long as Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are there, I'm sorry, that was my computer. As long as Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are there, I'm pretty sure that nothing's really going to change in the AFC East. Speaking of the AFC East, I probably should be worried. The Cowboys are playing that division this year. I mean, well, Yeah, I know. You gotta worry about the Patriots, but last time we played that division, Tony Romo got injured and we went 4-12, and the only team we beat from that division were the Miami Dolphins. So, yeah, hopefully this year will turn out different. I'm still banking on a Cowboys-Patriots Super Bowl, because let's be honest, even with Tony Romo or Tony Choco on the roster, it was still the showdown that was always meant to be. Now it's up to Dak Prescott to be the Dallas Cowboy who takes down Tom Brady. Hey, I think it's going to happen. No. Dak Prescott is not Tom Brady, but he is Brady-esque. And if anyone can prove to be both a grown man and a hero, as Dak Prescott, and that is what he's going to do. But I'm getting ahead of myself. It's only like late March right now. The draft is going to be in a few weeks, and we haven't even gotten to the NFL's top 100. Which, okay, if Dak Prescott isn't on there this year, I'm going to be upset. He should have been on there last year, considering what he had to go through. But it's up to the players of the NFL. So, average Joes like me, have no say in that whatsoever. So, gotta respect the rules. So, bearing that in mind, let's see what else happened. Oh yeah, right. So, I did say I was going to watch a little bit more of The Voices to see if the battle rounds interested me, and I gotta say, yeah, they did. The two 4-chair turns that were on John Legend's team went up against each other, which really wasn't a smart move on John's behalf, because now one of them is gone and on Kelly's team now, which may or may not affect the outcome going forward. But can I take a minute to talk about the most unfair thing that happened last night? Okay, so when it was two contestants from Team Kelly, during the blind auditions, there was actually a trio known as the Bundys, who ended up being on Kelly's team, right? And later on, there was this 14-year-old girl who was absolutely awesome. Her voice sounded like angelic. It was great. Like this 14-year-old girl, whatever. And she pit that 14-year-old girl against that trio of siblings. What are you doing? Did you not remember you have Judge Vincent? Have an older yet somewhat stronger voice take on, a trio of siblings. That's what you should do. I feel bad for that kid. I really do. Man, I'll put it this way. Those who know me know that I can sing, and I have sang before. I have sang in front of crowds. But if I'm in a competition, a singing competition, and my opponent happens to be a trio of siblings, or a trio that, in general, that consists of all around very good singers, I'm not going to beat that. No, very few things can beat that, and I know for a fact I couldn't. And so, I'm like, please someone steal, because see if after the battle round someone gets eliminated, the coach can steal them. I'm like, please make the steal, please someone steal that little girl. That sounded not very politically correct, but you get what I mean if you're a fan of The Voice, that is. So I'm like, really? Someone do something. I'm like, oh, sorry. I accidentally hit my phone right there. I got that excited. What do you want me to do? So yeah, I feel bad for the kid. I mean, I hope she's on that comeback stage type thing that's going on, behind the scenes. I hope so. But if not, I feel really bad for the kid. And here's the thing. I thought she sounded better than the Bundys. I really think she did. And there was this whole talk like she was nervous. I did not hear that she was nervous at all. Not even a little. She sounded exactly what she sounded like during the blind auditions. Like, what happened? I don't know. Maybe I mean, I should give credit where credit's due. The Bundys were good in their own right, and the fact that there's 3 of them makes the competition aspect much more grand. Or, yeah, for the sake of, seeing who's going to go on and win the entire thing. And, someone else, seriously, look up that battle round online. I'm positive it's on YouTube by now. Say if I did not sense she was nervous at all. Sorry, I just really feel bad for the kid. I do. But it's like I always say, if that little girl is made of the right stuff, and here's the hoping that she is, she'll be able to bounce back and become a much stronger singer and overall much stronger person from it. So, again, here's hoping that, she can bounce back. I mean, it's not like she left, crying or anything, but, I just feel really bad. What can I do? When I see something bad happen to a child, a little boy or a little girl, I feel bad. I do. Then again, if me crying at the very opening of Inside Out, where it's showing basically a crying baby, is any indication, I guess I have every right to feel bad. Oh yeah, I shed tears for a crying baby in the movie Inside Out. What can I say? Inside Out's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. It's one of the best movies I saw in 2015. It was awesome. So yeah. Definitely saw some, good performances last night. Again, the battle rounds aren't really as interesting to me as the blind auditions were. But I suppose to each their own. And, there's plenty of other stuff that's going to be on that, I can watch. Although, since I have no idea how long the blind auditions are, sorry, I was about to yawn right there, it could be, well, actually I do know, because they said that America's Got Talent's going to arrive in summer, so, well, we are in spring right now, technically, so that's nice. Oh, boy. It's weird, too, because, for whatever reason, late afternoon, early evening, I feel, really drowsy, so I, take a power nap. And so, I can't sleep, and I know for a fact I'm supposed to go to bed. I wake up, super, early in the morning, 1, 2 o'clock, and, I know I can't go out running and working out yet because it's, again, too early. So, my sleep schedule's, getting really crazy. I don't know. Hope nothing's wrong. Oh, maybe it's just, I guess it happened around this time. I could have probably said this a year ago, but it was happening around this time of year, too, so, I don't know, maybe it's just, a yearly sort of average thing. And, maybe I'm getting more excited for spring coming up than I realized. Or, again, maybe it's just a yearly thing. You can decide on that. So, yeah. That's about all I have to say for right now. So, like, favorite, and hit that subscribe button. I can really use support on YouTube. Follow me on the social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. As always, I am very humble that I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm very hopeful that we all have a wonderful, wonderful final Tuesday in March of 2019. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices.